Dobar dan I dobrodošli. Sit down and relax as we are about to read some webtoons and manga. I recommend purchasing the official scans or translations and reading along with those open as well, for a better reading experience and to support the creators behind the works that I react to in my streams. Links are in the description. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Patreon, so subscribe to or follow SomeEuropeanChick if you want to read along and suggest what to read next. Now without further ado, let's read.
ChainsawMan! Finally again, yes! I thought we would be streaming regularly from February onwards, but it seems not like that. But from March onwards, we should be set, okay? Let me just go big Elda mode because we're still welcoming people and announcing shit. So, today I'm gonna be streaming 2 chapters of Chainsaw Man, the one from last time and the one from today. And afterwards, I'll start a new stream and I'll be finishing the last 3 episodes of the Chainsaw Man anime. Okay, so that's the announcement for today. For tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming Punpun and Uzumaki. Thursday, I'm gonna be streaming what I should have been streaming yesterday, namely Golden Kamuy and Dorohedoro. Okay, and on Friday, I'm gonna be doing a birthday stream, which honestly I wasn't planning to do because the poll that I posted in my community tab, whether I should do a birthday stream or not, the yes option was only clicked by less than 70% of people who watch me, which is not my threshold, okay? My threshold is like at least 75, but at 80% I'd be like confident to do it. Because I want at least like 3/4 of my viewers to be interested in that. But now it's like less. I'll do it anyway, because I turned 27 yesterday. Hey, you can congratulate me if you wanna. If you want my attention, then congratulate me. So, that's the announcement for this week, because I will be streaming everything that I promised to stream. We wanna stream regularly on this channel again. I wanna stream each comic once per week, okay? We gotta become regular again. Happy birthday, Elda. Thank you, Epi. You don't need to congratulate me. I got 4 presents from you. Okay. But thank you. Thank you, Robert Jackson. Didn't even know there was a poll. Okay, then that's your problem, I guess. Another thing that I wanted to say is, look at the jewelry I'm wearing. I made that myself. I recycled or upcycled or whatever that's called old shit I had lying around and made jewelry out of that. And I'm wearing that right now. I wish I could come closer. Look at that. Okay, it's pretty. I'm pretty. You're all pretty. Nah, just me. But yeah, I wanted to show off my jewelry. And also another thing, which is absolutely necessary for a Chainsaw Man stream. Namely, okay, we have Pochita here. We're used to Pochita here. But look at this new Pochita. It's a blanket. It's one of those that you can, with a hoodie that you can put on your body. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? I got it from Epi. I am draped in Pochita. I almost cried yesterday when I got this. It's so beautiful. Should I wear it throughout the stream? I will do it. I'll wear this OBS crashed again. Reconnection successful. Yeah, it better fucking be. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna stream like this today. No, I can't actually. I'll have to take off. Oh my god, it's too hot. It's too hot. I'll either have to take off this sweater to put this on, but I think we look good like this. Okay, we can make out Pochita. Yo, the chainsaw is a little unstable. Why do you call us sluts? I'm curious. It's an insider joke. I used to call my Discord server my dungeon, and then went to say it's a sex dungeon. And from then on, I called everyone my slaves, then sex slaves, and now it's sluts, okay? Because sluts, that sounds a little more consensual, a little less problematic, so that's why you're all my sluts. And that's, my viewer base name, if you wanna. You know, we have the Jake Paulers, we have the Barbs, and we have the sluts. I think that's appropriate. Hey. Oh, Pochita, look at this! I'm you! I am you. I love this. So, this is the story, and now we're gonna go into the manga. Hello, what did I miss? Why are you talking about this? You didn't miss anything. We're gonna get into Chainsaw Man right now. There we go. Okay, now. Now the last time we got... That was so sad. Asa forgot about the adventures at Denji's house. She forgot about the date. She has the impression that Denji invited her for a movie date to his house, but that he never came. He never showed up to pick her up and bring her to his house, even though he was the one who asked for another date. He never came. That's the impression she has. And now, Yoshida caught her in front of the school gates. He was like, hey, can I borrow you for a second? Which, that motherfucker has been suspicious to me from the very beginning, from his first fucking appearance in part 1. You know, usually teenagers are scary just by existing. But he has the sinister type of creepiness inside him that I do not usually see in teenagers. I see that in psychopaths, in movies, and so on, but not usually in children. So I do not trust him. He's suspicious as all hell. But let's see what the fuck he wants from Asa. He remembers, probably, that she saved them all from the endless aquarium and killed the eternity devil. And he also saw the famine devil watching them. And Yoshida is a smart boy. How smart? I don't know. What he's doing right now, I have no idea either. First of all, I already said that in part 1, it's fucked up that this sector, like this type of work, devil hunting, can be performed by high schoolers. That is insane. Like, why are... He was, I think, in 2nd year. He's in 3rd year right now, right? So he was like 16 or 17 when he started working as a devil hunter and made contracts with devils where they ask for something in return from you in order to use their power. Why is that allowed? Like, honestly, we saw how easily they die off. There's adult, trained people just dying off like flies, and they're recruiting high schoolers. Like, they're allowing high schoolers to work for them. I don't know if he was in the public sector, or in a private one. I think in part 2 he's in the private one, and he's keeping an eye on Denji for whatever reason. Whatever reason there is. People don't want, like, higher up people from big corporations, I guess, if it's the private sector, and the government, if it's the public sector. They want Denji to keep that secret under wraps, that he, a human boy who is just discovering hormones, that he is Chainsaw Man. And Denji wants to expose that because he wants to get laid. So that is fucked up. It's fucked up that... Is his name Hirofumi? I forgot, but Yoshida. Yoshida is working as an official devil hunter. And everyone in school knows, and even the principal is okay with that. Teachers are okay with that. They're all okay even bringing devils to school and being like, oh, we're gonna learn a moral lesson with the chicken devil. Like, there's so much that is fucked up to me in Chainsaw Man that makes no fucking sense. Where I'm like, is this how reality would work? It's insane. They brought his... They bought his services as a bodyguard in part 1, so I think private. Okay. So he's in the private sector, which is fucked up too. Like, in the government sector, like, the government at least can protect children. The government is responsible for giving you an education, giving you public transportation, giving you hospitals, shit like that. The private sector just has profit in mind. And they're taking children for their services. Like, are they the types of corporations that would be like, oh, you know, why do we have children's rights? They don't need to go to school. They can work in coal mines, actually. Like, what's keeping them from working in factories? It's insane, to be quite honest. I don't think we have any type of student and labor movements here in the Chainsaw Man universe, because then society would, I think, work a little different. Then again, I do not know how it would work. We don't have devils in real life, so I could compare. This is a society that is dealing with the appearance of monsters that have manifested fears. So it's scary, to say the least. Like, not just the monsters themselves, but like how society and the government and governmental institutions are working. That is fucking scary. That's honestly even scarier than the devils themselves, to be quite honest. But okay, that was enough rambling. Let's get into the chapter, or let me read the chat. But now he works for public safety. Does he work for public safety in part 2? It's the other way around. First private, second public. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. But isn't the public sector the one that deals with devils that are too much for the private sector? Like, the private sector, they probably deal with devils that are, like, easier to kill, whereas the public sector takes shit that's more indestructible. So that's even worse. The government went ahead and said, yeah, we're very okay with having a child risk his life here. Very nice. Yoshida should have a laugh or two if he told the employer why Denji is desperate to be exposed. The children yearn for the mines, proven by the popularity of Minecraft. It was a private devil. Yeah, okay, I got it. Minor, nice. You cover in Pochita. Yes, I'm covered in Pochita. I am. Look at. Yeah, but he is a strong boy, don't worry. I do worry, because I don't care if he's strong or not. He's a child. The government is responsible for keeping children safe, not exposing them to danger. Okay? Which is also something that fucks me up here in Austria. Like, you can vote from the age of 16, and not to mention that we don't have any political education until, like, when you go to college, then you might have some, depending on what you study. But you're allowed to vote at 16. You're allowed to drink at 16. You're allowed to drive at 18. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, we're gonna go to the chapter now. Chapter 121, Theory of Happiness. Theory of Happiness. Wait, isn't that the title of... Was it a song or a book? No, not all alcohol. You're allowed to drink, like, beer. You're not allowed to drink, like, hard alcohol. Unless you're with your parents, then yeah, I guess. So yeah, that is something that's a little fucked up to me, if you ask me. Okay, so they went inside school again, which is apparently allowed. Just two teenagers going into an empty school building, so if they can't afford love hotels, I guess the school gates are open. There's lots of empty classrooms. Make yourself comfortable. Why are they allowed to just go into school after school's over? I don't get it. Willkommen bei Apostle. Oh. You became an apostle. Wow. Thank you. Ravis. Thank you. Epi's right there. There was a song with that title, Theory of Happiness. I think that it's also a Vocaloid song, if I remember correctly. Ayano's Theory of Happiness, something like that, I think. I think there was a Vocaloid song that was named something like that. Here's your coffee. They have a coffee machine in school? What? Devil Hunter Club, Student Council Office. Here's your coffee. Yeah, she's so sad. Still thinking about her date not appearing. What the fuck is that? Cookies? I guess that's the coffee machine. 3 chairs. Oh, is that a Chainsaw Man plushie? I want to have the Chainsaw Man plushie. That is adorable. There was just a... Oh my god, they have Chainsaw Man merch in their club room. That's so cute. You're going to learn English listening skill. Oh, I'm happy about that. If people can take a non-native speaker like me to, I guess, study for some listening practice, that I'm honored. Are you sure we can drink this? I mean, it's coffee. Unless you have an allergy, I guess you can't drink it. Isn't it the Devil Hunter Clubs? Aren't you a member of the Devil Hunter Club? Or was that, you know, postponed, the selection process? Which is also fucked up, you know? Schools having Devil Hunter Clubs and they patrol the area as if keeping the neighborhood safe is a child's responsibility, and the school's like, yeah, that's okay. My headcanon is that Haruka forgot his plushie there. Yeah, maybe he didn't forget it. Maybe he's just bringing his memorabilia to the club room. Maybe he's spreading, like, his disease to other places so he can feel more at home there. Also, why the fuck is he leaning against the bookshelf? There is a chair here. There's a sofa here. There's another chair here. Why are you standing there with your arms crossed? That seems very confrontational. Like, you put your cup up there on the table in front of this chair, yet you got up and you're just standing there much taller than her because she's sitting down. You're standing there like a good cop, bad cop act all in one. What the fuck is your problem? Sit the fuck down, boy. Why does she have to look up to you? Are you showing that there is a power difference between you two? Are you better because you're a man? Sit your ass down in that chair, boy. I don't see why not. He's scary. Cut your bangs, bitch. How are you gonna see anything if your bangs are covering your eyes? He looks... I don't know if you know that meme on Twitter. Like, people who look like certain anime or manga characters, and there was one boy who posted a picture of himself that he looks like L from Death Note. Like he's the spitting image of L. They're not the same person, but they look alike. Yoshida looks like him. He looks like that boy. I'm so sorry, Yoshida, but it means he doesn't want to have a very long conversation with Asa. No, it means that he's the one here interrogating her. Anyway, I don't see why not. You're technically a member. Why is she blushing? Hirofumi, I had his name right. My memory is so good. There's this hilarious video edit of that guy and Yoshida. Okay, so I'm late to the party. This is why I hate being behind on the meme culture of ChainsawMan content. I need to read that shit as it comes out, as it releases, so I can be on top of it just like you. You're technically a member. Hirofumi Yoshida, the guy who rejected me when Yodo randomly asked him out. He's with Denji a lot. Is he? A lot? That's creepy. What's he doing with my boy? They say he's a public safety devil hunter despite being in high school. Yeah, which is problematic in my opinion. What's that? Did he pierce his aorta or what? What's going on there? Is his uniform itchy? Is that a rash? He must be busy. Why spend his time on a loner like me? Coffee is getting cold, bitches. Wait, what? No, oh, no. Okay. Could it be he started noticing me after I asked him out? Oh my god. I don't think so, girl. I mean, it's good to have confidence, you know? But the world doesn't revolve around you. What were you mumbling back by the school gates? Yeah, what was she mumbling? She was mumbling about Denji, right? That life is easier on your own. I question why I'd think that aloud. I more or less agree, though. I mean, I've also questioned why people in manga talk to themselves all the fucking time. But then I got used to it. I was like 16 when I first started reading manga, watching anime. And I was always thinking like, why the fuck are they talking to themselves? Like, can't they think? But then I got used to it because it's so normal in manga. Yoshida, you need to read more manga, okay? Then again, it's one thing seeing that in manga and another seeing that aloud. Doesn't matter. I more or less agree, though, that life is easier on your own. I mean, you, Yoshida, you have to think like that, because what would drive a boy like you into the public safety sector, and first into the private sector, to potentially get yourself killed? Must be because you either have nothing to lose or you don't mind losing your life. Like, you don't have a family member to lose or whatever, friends to... Like, I don't... You know what I mean? Like, you can only get into a job like that if you really don't mind losing shit. Whether it be people or stuff. Or losing your own life. And I think it's hard being in that industry, let's say, and building relationships. Because I don't know about you, but my dreams are always like, oh, next year I want to be in that country. And if I work this job, I'm going to be in that country. So my future is it's not secure whether I'm going to stay in Austria and stay in my hometown. I don't know where I'm going to be in half a year. I don't know. And I want to travel a lot. And when I was in Japan for a year, my exchange year, I knew getting into a relationship before that, that's no use, I'm going to be gone. Getting into a relationship while in Japan, no use, I'm going to be gone. And then I'm back in Austria and I'm like, no use getting into a relationship, I'm going to be gone maybe next year, maybe the year after, and so on. So if you're in a job where it's just as unstable as what I described right now, but on another level, then you gotta be more detached from people around you and your emotions and bonds with them. So you gotta isolate yourself in order to protect your own heart, I guess. It's probably easier to get by living with another person, one thing leading to another. But there is no guarantee you'll build a permanently mutually agreeable relationship. I mean, yeah, in general, but also especially in your case, Yoshida. I mean, but if you're talking like in general, like nothing's a guarantee in life. You can be with a totally normal person right now, but tomorrow they go fucking crazy. You never know. Like, there's a lot of times where I planned to do something with people, but then I got sick, for example. You can never predict life. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try, because when the exception happens, it's an exception. But you should plan for, the rule. Opa! Okay. But there's no guarantee you'll build a permanently mutually agreeable relationship. It doesn't also need to be permanent. Like, who cares? Glad to see you streaming. Thank you. Glad to see you here. Thank you for welcoming me, everyone. These days, with books and TV, you can have one-sided parasocial relationships. He is saying that when the internet doesn't even fucking exist. Oh boy, Yoshida, you would be a commentary channel on YouTube with what you're saying here. You could be a sociologist and get to the bottom of that. But yes, that is true. It reminds me what he's saying here. These days with books and TV, you can have one-sided parasocial relationships. Now, I don't know how young you viewers of mine are, but probably the same age as me or around that. You probably remember the Studio Kara's music video that's like 6 minutes long called Me, 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 right? Me, Me, Me. It's that day, it's that day. You remember that, dun, 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 dun. It's the same message. The guy in the video, he had a girlfriend, but he was just so focusing, like there's less effort put into a relationship with an idol. Like this blue-haired girl that got her own music video later on called Girl. Like, it's easier to just fap to porn, to be into your waifus and have their figurines or marry their body pillows or virtual avatars. It's easier to have a girl with, let's say, an OnlyFans or whatever, and give her a little bit of your money, but then you have this relationship with not that much investment, emotional and whatever investment. You can fap to her, you can watch her, she can be nice to you, and she will be nice to you. There's never gonna be any conflict. It's easier, right? But then you miss out on real life. You're just indulging in your hobbies. You're performing escapism. That's not real life. Real life is people out there next to you, and you doing stuff with them, interacting with them. So, yeah, what Yoshida said there reminded me of that. You can honestly also see it today with a lot of people even adjusting their own appearance and taste to what is currently popular on, let's say, Instagram or other platforms. I'm not that well versed. There's TikTok too, right? And there's this new phenomenon with e-girls with their specific type of makeup, their specific type of behavior, their specific type of dress code, I guess. And people are looking like children who already have smartphones and access to the internet with them all the time in their pockets. They have access to, they're exposed, let's say, to this type of propaganda, where they are pressured into looking and behaving like those adult women behaving like e-girls or whatever. It's a weird phenomenon. And then you have guys too who have, I guess, gurus like Andrew Tate. I don't know. Okay. They see all these gym rats and people with perfect bodies, jaw lines, and full beards that connect, right? It's a lot of pressure. Like, you are basically groomed by this type of normalcy that we have with social media in our daily lives. Like, you can't disconnect. You cannot. And so you have a parasocial relationship with these types of people who are, when they're influencers, just basically what you used to have, like, word of mouth, like, oh, this mascara is good, you can use that, or, oh, this type of supplement helped my skin or my muscle building. Now you have these influencers who are, like, taking over the former celebrities from Hollywood or whatever, and they're spreading their influence. They're giving you their word of mouth, and you're listening to them, getting influenced by them. So you have a parasocial relationship with people there, and with yourself too, because you always check yourself. You know that you are looking at these people and admiring them. So you gotta be like them, because when you are one of these people who want to achieve that type of status, the type of looks and whatever, other people are too. And if they're doing a better job, they're gonna be desirable, and you're not. You're gonna be left behind. So you gotta be like them. It's like a race. So you have lots of parasocial relationships in all types of directions. It's not healthy, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sweating. Oh, I have to take this off. I'm sweating. I'm either gonna have to take off this sweater and I'm gonna do that. Okay, excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna put this blanket on. I'm gonna take this off. And now I can. Hey, I can be draped in Pochita again. Alright. Opa. So yeah, it's scary that we have this type of social commentary just casually appear here in Chainsaw Man, where the internet doesn't even exist yet. But then remember in part 1, when Denji switched on the TV when he was with Kobeni and Mads Mikkelsen, Kishibe, and he found out that there's like an entire fan cult that he inspired by being Chainsaw Man. And that's a type of parasocial relationship too. Like having a cult formed around you, around this persona that you portray. So there's no audio? Hi everyone. Was there an audio? There should be audio. It's lagging? Is it? We're good? Okay. Okay. Maybe it's on your end and not on mine. So yeah. I also like how the bubbles, the speech bubbles, are completely obscuring Yoshida. It's suspicious how this solitary life is less risky. Yeah, that's what I also said. I should have just read what he said. It's suspicious. He's even more suspicious now that the bubbles are covering his face. We don't see what he looks like when he's saying that. He's hiding something because his face is getting hidden by the speech bubbles. And that's, I think, what is being communicated here with this panel. I think that was Fujimoto's intention, probably. When you can't see a character's face while they're saying something, that there's something hiding. Not just their face, like intentions and so on. Yeah. He's affirming my values. Okay, so are you gonna fall for him now? He does like me. Oh my gosh. Asa. Asa, you're such an incel. Femcel, I guess, is what they're called. Oh, my girl. I'm glad we're on the same page. Now what the fuck is your ploy, boy? There's something I've wanted to tell you for a while now. What is it? Oh, it wasn't his aorta getting pierced, it was just his aorta, I guess, getting implied by these dots. The thing is, she's not even interested in Yoshida. She just likes being desired by whoever. It gives her some validation, and that's what every one of us likes. Like, even if a guy or a girl is not into you, they're gonna be riding that high of having your affection. I want you to stay away from Denji. Huh? How does that make sense? Didn't he want Denji to have a girlfriend? So he wouldn't have to expose himself as Chainsaw Man? Didn't he intentionally introduce Asa and Denji to each other because he knew they're both desperate for someone? Why is he saying that now? Is it because he found out that there's something weird with Asa? How she has these powers, she has this type of devil inside of her. How she's talking to herself as if there's someone next to her. He's suspicious of Asa. He's like, oh, she could be dangerous to my boy Denji. To my bro, bro. He's my boy. He's my child. And he's Yoshida's bro. So he's probably like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have introduced her to him. She seems a little risky to be his girlfriend. I need to find a better choice for my bro, Denji. Huh? Next page, bitch. Okay. Why? I'd rather not say. You can interpret it however you like. I'm glad we had this chat. Okay. What a nice chat. You could have said that in front of the school gates, too. Could have been like, hey, what are you doing here? Oh, nothing. I'm not doing anything here, senpai. Okay, well, Asa... stay the fuck away from Denji. Okay? Bye now. Why go inside the school building, brew her coffee, leave your cup full on the table, and leave her alone in the classroom? Where you already look down on her, all with your hands crossed, your arms crossed, looking down on her, intimidating her. After you've told her you want to introduce her to Denji, you're like, stay away from him. You can interpret that however you want. I'm glad we had this chat. This is a little funny. It's a nice homoerotic setup because at the beginning of the chapter she was like, "This is Yoshida Hirofumi. He works at the in the public sector. He's a high schooler and a devil hunter. He hangs around Denji often." And now you have the addition to stay the fuck away from Denji. So you can. I'm just saying, if she was a Fujo and applied the Fujo lens on people in real life, she could come to this conclusion. I think it's because he's scared of what is inside Asa, Yoru, and how Denji would suffer from the consequences of Yoru being inside of Asa. I think that's it. Because his main goal is protecting Denji, right? And protecting Denji's identity. So that's why he's like, please stay away from him. Have a good one. I smell something nasty. It's the nastiest devil scent I've ever smelled. When? Where? Did she use Denji's butt as her, what the fuck is that called? Pillow again? Did she do that? I smell something nasty. Yeah, that's probably Denji's fart. It's the nastiest devil scent. Oh yeah, oopsie. I've ever smelled. Go, go, Chainsaw Man. It's devil hunting time. Ah. Okay, she's using Denji's butt as a pillow. She loves using butt pillows. I understand that. I'm a fan too. And now she's like smelling a devil, and she's like, oh, perfect opportunity for Denji to beat their ass and be Chainsaw Man. Oh, oh my god. Oh, having left Asa in the rain is taking such a toll on him. He's not okay with that choice. Look at that. Elda, Yoshida stole the Chainsaw Man plushie? What? Where? Hello? Bitch. Yeah, hold on. What? I think it's just a mistake. The plushie is here in this panel, and on the next page, it's gone. Why are people saying that he stole it? I think Fujimoto just forgot to draw it in. It just made a serious mistake. It's serious. I mean, it's not a serious fucking mistake. It's just a plushie. He just made an honest mistake. He forgot to draw the plushie in. But it looks like he's putting something in his bag. Nah, that's just him putting the bag on his shoulder. I don't think he stole the plushie. I think it was just forgotten in the drawing process, and no one noticed. This is what I mean. Fujimoto is probably, maybe he's doing that on purpose, just drawing or leaving shit out here and there so fans can do what he described in one of his one-shots. Listen to the song, where people would be interpreting shit into that, and that makes for a whole new narrative. And now my browser crashed. Are we back? OBS is running, but my browser crashed. Huh. Tell me if you can't hear or see me anymore. Anyway, oh my god. Poor him. Man, I don't feel like being Chainsaw Man anymore. Oh my god! Remember how he said at the end of part 1, he wants to be Chainsaw Man because that gives him value. That's when people love him, and he only wants to be loved. Now, as a boy, he had the chance to be in love with a girl, and he had to give that up because of Nayuta. And he's like, yo, I don't care about being Chainsaw Man now. I could have the love, superficial love of thousands or millions of people, but that one girl, her love seems way more valuable to me. So I don't feel like being Chainsaw Man anymore. That is sad. What? No way, why not? Because even if everybody finds out I'm him and the ladies all want me, you're gonna block me anyway. Yeah, now you know. Now you finally put 2 and 2 together. You're never gonna have a girlfriend as long as this little twerp is sticking to you. No way! I wanna watch you fight. I wanna watch. Oh, there we have Makima's fangirliness showing in Nayuta's body too. Makima, I guess the control devil's memories are still intact in Nayuta. Stuff like that often gets fixed in the volume release, like those 2 devil hunters with the face scars. The guy was missing his in a chapter release, but he had it for the volume release. Yeah, see? This is my first live of yours. Hello. Hi, welcome. Her memories aren't... Again, I'm just talking about the control devil. I'm not talking about the human called Makima that died. That human is dead. That woman, gone. Digested. Shed out. She's dead. But the control devil, when it switched bodies and is now in Nayuta, is influencing the human little girl called Nayuta with its intact memories. Am I gonna be single for life? No. One day, Nayuta is gonna grow up, maybe find herself a boy, and be less attached to you. Then again, Denji, it's your fault. You made a mistake there. You're also Chainsaw Man, and the Control Devil is a big fan of Chainsaw Man. So maybe you're never gonna get rid of Nayuta. Oh no. If you turn into Chainsaw Man, lots of people will like you. You could get way more love that way than from a girlfriend. Doesn't that sound super awesome? Hang on, let me think it over. Hell yeah, he's so fucking simple. Wherever he can get more love at the moment, he's gonna turn to that direction. That is so sad. It's so cute. So simple. She looks so... Oh my god, now she is the sad one. Is she really gonna give up on Denji because Yoshida intimidated her? I'm quick to convince myself someone likes me. Yeah, you do. You have a problem, girl. Then when I'm wrong, my feelings get hurt. Oh no, her feelings got hurt now too. First Denji and then Yoshida all in one afternoon. A life of solitude really would be better than feelings like this. You just your ego was hurt. Just because your ego has a scratch you're like, oh my god, it's better to not ever expect people to ever like me again. It's better to masturbate to some porn of Chainsaw Man or whatever than this. It's not even that her heart was broken. It's that her ego was hurt. You have a fragile ego. First of all, it's inflated, and then it easily deflates when someone pricks it a little bit. And that's not good, girl. It's not even confidence. It's just an inflated ego. A very fragile, inflated ego. And that's not confidence. What you're feeling is just a disappointment, not even heart, hurt, love, a broken heart, whatever. I feel bad for you. She has to live with this pubescent teenager growing up and learning how to control her ego and emotions. I feel so bad for her. I could never live with a teenager. That would be super scary and stressful and just cringe-inducing 24/7. I don't know how Yodo manages, but it was her choice. She could have chosen any person to get into. Why this teenager? You may be right. There's nothing. It's weird that Yodo is saying that and consoling her when Yodo is dead set on having people like her so she can make weapons out of them. So even Yodo is like feeling really bad for Asa right now. Oh my god. There's nothing even good about me. Okay, yeah, that's a downward spiral. That's really unattractive, you know? When your entire world shatters because a guy you didn't even care about doesn't like you as much as you thought. That is insane. Get a therapist. Who am I even living for? For yourself, bitch? Who are you living for until now? I mean, your mom's gone, your cat's gone or saved? I don't know. Who were you living for until now? And that's your answer. I only care about myself. Yeah, you do. Yet whenever I get lonely, I crave companionship. How arrogant is that? Yeah, that's what I call inceldom. You really only care about yourself. You're almost narcissistic. You're egotistical. You want the world to revolve around you. You want women or men to be into you. It doesn't matter if you're into them. You want people to desire you, put you on a pedestal. But you don't want to be the one who puts other people on a pedestal, or, God forbid, you share your heart, your weakness with them. Oh, no. You are not weak. You need to be strong. You need to be unattainable. You need to be whatever. You're not gonna put yourself on a lower level and expose your heart to them. No. You just want to be admired, for people to go crazy about you. That's how you're gonna feel less lonely. And when people don't do that, you feel lonely. That is problematic. Get that shit sorted out. That's how incels and misogynists usually behave and feel like. I know you're arrogant, Asa. She's consoling her. But methinks you're being a little too down on yourself. I'm just tired. Tired of my inability to maintain a lasting relationship with another human being. I mean, you're making it hard for everyone. You're making it hard on yourself. You're making it hard for the people you want to have a lasting relationship with. And also, you never said that you wanted a lasting relationship with Denji. Uh-huh. So you were behaving like a tsundere. That's not cute. Like, if you want to have a lasting friendship or relationship with Denji, just fucking show it. Invest a little bit into this like he would. Don't belittle him and make him feel worse about himself so you can feel better about yourself. And then pretend you don't want to even kiss him. No, you don't want to date him. When clearly you do. Don't play hard to get. You're a princess that everyone wants, but you don't want anyone else. Just fucking... If you crave companionship, then there's nothing wrong with that. Be open to it. Act like it. Like, there's no reason to be desperate and show it. No, everyone wants companionship. Just allow it to take place in your life. Don't put people off. Don't behave in a way that disappoints you and other people. Like, it's just hurting you and other people. Maybe I'd be better off dead. Oh, I like how the bubble is covering her. Oh, I like... Oh. Fujimoto. He's communicating not just with what's in the panels and what's in the speech bubbles, but also with the placement of everything. I love that. I guess it's a coping mechanism against rejection, acting like it's not what you want. Yeah, I guess. What happened now? What the fuck? She mentioned suicide and then someone jumped. Oh my god, that's gotta be traumatizing. Do you hear the hammering? I hope it stops now for good. No hammering, no drilling today. Anyway, for some time in Austria, we've had girls, or just school children, let's say, going from school towards their homes and finding corpses of women that got killed on their way home. That has to be traumatizing as fuck. But seeing someone kill themselves in front of you, that has to be another type of trauma altogether. Oh, you don't hear the hammering? That's good, I guess. You don't hear it? That's good if you don't hear it. At least only I hear it. Oh my god. Something's wrong. Asa, stay back. She took over her body. I love it how you can always see that someone's switching, like, that they're switching consciousness. Something's wrong. Asa, stay back. I love how she's taking over. She's like, Asa can't deal with it. I need to deal with it. I need to protect her. She can't deal with that. I need to be the one that does the action here. Why is there something wrong with someone killing themselves? Maybe something through the man off the building. What the fuck is going on? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? She hidden is in this panel? Oh god, I need to zoom in. I can't, though. Can I zoom in? I can. Opa. Oh. No. Ah. Where? I don't see him. Where is he? Corner left bottom. Where? You think that's Shihei Rin? That doesn't look like him though. That doesn't look like him, in my opinion. Bitch. No, that doesn't look like him. Not in my opinion, at least. The big sis is... Oh, is she... Oh my god. Is that the deaf devil here? Or is it just coincidence that she's placed in the middle and that high up there? Next chapter. What a cliffhanger. Wait, what? Well, yeah, that's today. Hello? Oh, there it is! The prophecies. Okay. Okay. What the fuck happened there? What the fuck kind of scene is that? Imagine going home from school, thinking about suicide, and then a person kills themselves in front of you. You look up, and there's just a bunch of people watching. Time skip? What? That is, the famine devil, justice devil, whatever. Honey toast, the seasonal fruits assortment, vanilla ice cream. Bitch, calm down. One at a time. You don't need to order the entire fucking menu all at once. Calm the fuck down. Vanilla ice cream. It's gonna melt until you even get to the seasonal fruits assortment. Chocolate cake. Oven-baked pancakes. Oven-baked pancakes? Oven-baked pancakes? The fuck is that? Strawberry parfait. 5 each of those? For who? Who the fuck is gonna eat that? That's the gluttony devil right there. She's on a date with Yoshida? Oh no! Hold on. Bitch. Ah. No, we gotta. It's a little small for me, this blanket, but it's okay. It's okay. Is it? And oh my god, Yoshida just knows one place. Just one place. That's his safe bet. Whenever he takes someone there, he knows they're gonna have a good time with all the food there. He's taking everyone to this place. And he's probably paying. That's why she ordered 5 of those. Oh, she's the... I'm so dumb. She's the famine devil. That's why she's ordering 5 of each, because she is famished, okay? She is hungry. She can eat all of that. Well, I did say I'd treat you. I wish you'd held back a little. That is so sweet. Hold on, my browser is... It turned... Where the fuck is my... Okay. Now I can see everything again. I'm gonna get back to OBS. I'm gonna get back to... Where the fuck is your chat? Okay, chat there. Comic there. Everything's alright again. You're the one who asked to meet. It's only right that it's on you. Yeah, I guess. I didn't think you'd really show Fami-senpai. Or should I say Famine Devil? How does I fucking hate his eyes. He looks like they're so soulless. He looks like one of these dolls, these Japanese dolls. Yeah, it's scary. I don't like it. Famine Devil. Did he find out, or did he sniff her out? Or does he have some kind of power to sniff her out? I swear, this boy is stressing me out. Call me Fami. Fami. I've heard the rumor that devils are bad with names. Yeah. Yes. But then, Elias, that low effort, are you even trying to hide? I don't care if my identity is exposed. What do you want? How does he see through his bangs? I have no idea. This is how we see Yoshida, and this is how Yoshida sees us. That's his bangs. Appa. Had some blanket ASMR there. And hello everyone who's here for the first time. Welcome. I'm sorry for not reacting immediately in the chat. I can't keep up. I need to give my own commentary. It's been 1 hour, over an hour since I started streaming, and we only finished 1 chapter. I don't care if my identity is exposed. What do you want? Not to follow a rumor with another one, but there's this urban legend going around town lately. Namely? Oh my god. Oh, so many speech bubbles. So much text. Am I reading a novel or a comic? Show me pictures. I need impressions. I need pictures. I cannot read text. I do not have capacity for words and letters. From the prophecies of Nostradamus, okay. In the 7th month of 1999, a great king of terror will descend. It's getting attention for predicting the end of humanity. I'll be back. Let's fucking see. Oh my god. How the fuck do I find you? Oh my god. How do I find them? The centuries. Or the years that he's talking about. Okay. Okay, we're at... This is year 2200 to 2400. Okay, let's go back. 1999 to 2000. Godina 1999 će biti 7. mjesec, na nebu će se pojaviti veliki kralj užasa, da uskrsne kralja iz Angulema. Ok, i na kraju broja 7 se čeka pojava novih... Ok, yeah, it's right. It says that. It says that. But... Ja... hoće li to biti godina apokalipse ili posrijedi? Ili nam Nostradamus želi uobičajenom simbolikom samo predočiti velika previranja, gotični kraj jedne civilizacije i početak nove ere. It's not, like, it doesn't need to be interpreted as the apocalypse. Could also be just the end of one era and the start of another. But it's funny that it says is Angulema from Angoulême. Isn't Angoulême the place in France where the Chainsaw Man exhibition took place? Where we all were envious of how there was this huge statue. It was like a cinema. It was all about, not just Chainsaw Man, the Fujimoto exhibition. Angoulême. I think it was, and this King of Destruction will descend in he will come from Angoulême. How fitting that the French are gonna be our demise. The French, who get all the fucking expositions, all the translations of all the manga. In Angoulême, there's all these exhibitions and what are they called again? Conventions that we're also envious of. And France, they always get the first translation. They get shit earlier than fucking Japan does. Japanese people do. So it's only fitting that the French are gonna fucking kill us. And that it's all gonna start from Angoulême. Angoulême, where there's always these wonderful exhibitions and conventions and I don't know, okay, anyway. That's what Nostradamus said. It's weird that Nostradamus is popular in Japan. Here in 1997 or 1998 now, in the ChainsawMan universe. Of course it's France. Of course. Fucking French. I swear to God. Before they kill us, we should... I'm just killing them. I'm just kidding. But also remember that Nostradamus, he was in France. He was French. Oh my god, someone became royalty. Baddie Gaming, thank you. So anyway, let's get back from French slander into Chainsaw Man. From the prophecies of Nostradamus, which that is so fucking bizarre to see here in a Chainsaw Man manga. In the 7th month of 1999, a great king of terror will descend. Why did you leave out from Angoulême? Angoulême! That's the place! Say it, bitch! Say it, bitch! Stop! Why are all the conventions from Japan taking place in Angoulême? Why are you leaving out that this king of destruction will descend in Angoulême? Why are you leaving that out? Why are you convening there every year in Angoulême? Huh? Is that a conspiracy? Is that a conspiracy that I am unveiling here? On stream, live. Yoshida conveniently left out that it's in Angoulême. Conveniently. In Angoulême, where all these nice conventions take place from Japan. Okay. I got it. Figured out. You heard it here first. Maybe not, but you heard it here. It's getting attention for predicting the end of humanity. Well, I mean, not the end, but... Society sees the buzz as nothing more than sensationalized TV and excitable students. I mean, yeah. That's typically how it is. We always have some doomsday cult type of shit going on, even on regular TV programs. Embarrassing. But public safety believes otherwise. Oh my god. Public safety right now sounds like the Nazis who believed in all this. Asgard is where the... Where what the fuck was their belief? Hold on, it was a whole bunch. So first of all, Asgard is real. That's where the Aryan people are from. And these Asgardians were blonde, blue-eyed, blah blah blah. And the Slavs, for example, they're so fucking corrupted, you can fucking annihilate them. But where you see a blonde Slav, there's a chance that the potential of an Aryan is still alive. So you gotta take them back. separate them from the culture, the language, whatever, so that the Aryan inside of them can prosper and come back, perhaps. So you can also pair them up with real Aryans so that the Aryan gene and presence is going to be stronger down the generations. And also, it was all prophesied. I think the entrance is in Antarctica. And something about the moon is going on there too. So these people from Asgard, the Aryans, they're also aliens that came to Earth and made Asgard on Earth, and it's an inner Earth, and you can enter it through Antarctica, which is why there were exhibitions to Antarctica, and the Nazis wanted to explore the moon. So these were real fucking conspiracy theories on some doomsday cultish stuff from esotericism that was also just fetishized Orientalism because they loved Hinduism and all these fucking religious things that they could mysticize and Europeanize and make it about them. That's what the Nazis were about. They were a government that wholly believed fucking conspiracy theories. So this public safety part here, that they believed the Nostradamus thing, it reminds me of the fucking Nazi regime. And I just highlighted the Nazi regime, but the Japanese, Imperial Japan was no better. They were the fucking same. Some of them still are. They still are. Because unlike in Germany, where the Nazis were, destroyed and they're not allowed to be in politics, not really anymore. You're not allowed to have gatherings or proclaim shit that is associated with Nazism. Unlike there, in Japan, America propped up these people from Imperial Japan that were also doing the same shit that Nazis were doing, just in Manchuria, like in other places in Asia and in Japan. And they propped up these people and put them in government, called it the LDP. Liberal Democratic Party. So Nazis in Germany were like fucking destroyed. Of course they still survived, but it's called, having a brown influence when a party has more brown in it, and brown is associated with Nazism. So the government still apologizes and educates its population on Nazi horrors in Germany, but in Japan, you fucking obscure that shit. You lie about that in education. You censor history books. The Japanese never did anything. That's what happens in Japan, and the Americans propped up these Japanese Nazis and put them into the Liberal Democratic Party, which has been in power ever since. So of course, the people from the Liberal Democratic Party, they're really fucking tight. They're all kind of family members. Like Shinzo Abe, may he rest in peace. His grandfather or his uncle or his father, they were involved with the party and the government, and everyone is kind of connected or a relative of within parliament. It's like a family structure there. Status is not something that you achieve in Japan. It's something that you're born into and that you keep nurturing within your family. So it makes sense that all of these people in politics in Japan, and the most dominant party that no other party has been able to oppose so far. Not if you count all the protests that were brutally slain and traumatized the population, and there was a huge death toll. if you ignore that. The LDP has been so reflective of Japanese people's normal desires. You can see that in the voting, in the number of people that go to elections. It's like under 40%. So anyway, these people have connections to specific type of cults and churches and these types of cults that have doomsday visions and revelations and conspiracy theories that are rooted in imperial Japanese and Nazi propaganda. Makes sense that Japan, even here in Chainsaw Man, has this type of smell about it that it's alluded to here in this panel, but public safety believes otherwise. Oh, so the government is a conspiracy theory cult. Just like in the good old imperial days, huh? It never stopped. That government that we're talking of, it's been there since the imperial times. It's the Nazi party that's still there. But they're called the LDP. So anyway, let's get back to Chainsaw Man. In an experiment, they conducted experiments on, hopefully not the fucking population, but then again, in part 1, we had the Prime Minister have a pact with the control devil that if something happens to her, some innocent citizen is gonna fucking die. So, I don't think the government cares about its citizens. No government, but we're here in Japan in Chainsaw Man, so I'm gonna say the Japanese government especially. It doesn't care about its citizens. Not in reality, by the way, and not in the manga. Especially not in a manga. But in reality, like, the Japanese government caring about its citizens, that's the biggest lie you could tell yourself. It's like they're working against their citizens. It's like they're working against humans. They're doing everything to make life miserable for its citizens. But also extracting all their energy and money from them to keep a machinery for the economy running so that they can make money and that they can hoard wealth. Like, they're enslaving their population, but also the population has to pay for it. Anyway, in an experiment, they had 30 convicts make contracts with the future devil on the condition of their release. Then public safety had them ask when they're going to die. Didn't Makima also ask for 30 convicts to come to the shrine where she performed some satanic ritual where she killed the gun devil posse? That is it's weird that the number is the same, but anyway. So in an experiment, they had 30 convicts make contracts with the future devil on the condition of their release. Then public safety had them ask when they're going to die. So they asked the future devil, when the fuck am I going to die? Surprise, surprise. The future devil predicted that 23 out of 30 will lose their lives in July 1999. So what? That doesn't mean anything. It could mean that they're... That's so fucking stupid. It could mean that, like, 23 went to the cafeteria at that time, and then a bomb went off in the cafeteria. But the other 7 who were sleeping or, I don't know, cleaning the toilets or whatever, they survived because they were not at that place at that time. That could mean any fucking thing. It doesn't mean, oh my god, it means nothing if a lot of people die on the same day. And if there really was an apocalypse, what the fuck would happen with the other 7? Why would they survive? It's not an apocalypse if... What's 7 out of 30? I'm so bad with math. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to calculate it right now. If 23% of people survive, if 23% of people survive, that's not an apocalypse, is it? I thought it has to be like an apocalypse is maybe when like 80% at least die. Oh my god, I got a lot of calls by my aunt. I'm gonna call her after the stream. And yeah, you look like a real stupid fucking idiot right now, huh? I can't blame you, you're a teenager. But use a fucking brain, bitch. That doesn't mean the apocalypse is coming. It says a lot about the public safety sector if they take this seriously and really think something's gonna happen July 1999. Hello? They certainly mustn't think that the apocalypse is gonna happen. Maybe they're expecting like a terrorist attack or something. I don't know. I know you're up to something. Public safety believes it's connected to the prophecies of Nostradamus. A conspiracy cult. A fucking conspiracy cult. That is insane. That is fucking insane. If your government is taking conspiracy theories and religious, esoteric, whatever predictions seriously, then you're fucked as a citizen. And you're really fucked. You know, what is an kinda L take? Not gonna lie. What is it? What is an L take? Yaroslav. Say it. I came here to make you talk. If you refuse, I might have to start giving you the devil treatment. Why not do it right now? The other 7 die this week, don't they? Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 He looks so fucking creepy. I hate him. Look at his face. That shit-eating face. I hate it. Yeah, this is the weekly update version because look, the panels are a little messy. Like the panel lines and the inking is a little messy. I think that's gonna be fixed in the volume, but yeah. 40 seconds ago, a devil appeared at East District Tamano Apartments. Is that where our girl was taking a stroll? I think it is. It has something to do with what Yoru and Asa are experiencing right now. The first of the devils who will shepherd the world to the ultimate terror. She is a devil with the name of a primal fear. Her name is... See, primal fear devils. Like, they're coming here to our realm. But also, why is it also female? Did it appear in the form of a human? Did it become a hybrid with a human who happens to be female? Why the female pronouns? But also is because I'm suspecting it's the Death Devil because the last of the 4 horsemen, that would kind of fit into it really well. But why is she referring to the Death Devil as a primal fear devil? I mean, it is. The fear of death is a primal fear. No doubt. But in this context, it's also a horseman. You know, a horseman of the apocalypse. Then again, they were talking about the apocalypse happening in 1999. So I guess they're talking about the Death Devil that's appearing as a horseman of the apocalypse, but also the first one of the wait, hold on. The first of the devils who will shepherd the world to the ultimate era. The first one. So there's a whole chain of devils coming. Okay. So it's not the apartments where we saw the man kill himself. So at work today, my boss said I might get promoted next month. Wow, congratulations, that's amazing. Thanks. I am amazing, aren't I? Right, so amazing. Are you getting a raise? Totally, I mean, I don't know for sure. I bet they'll force annoying work on me too, though. I mean, yeah, typically. So can I buy a car? I've told you, no cars. We can take the train. Yo, she's like me. Queen. Fucking queen. Public transport. Why cars? Why cars? I will never have a fucking car. I won't. I have a license, but I never use it. I'm terrified of cars. But also, public transport. Electric cars are not gonna save the environment. They're just gonna save the car industry. Don't buy cars and electric cars. You're being scammed. Oh, getting angry here again. Trains. Trains and public transport. If you have good public transport connections, you have no need for a car. No need. No? I guess you're right. Maintenance and insurance costs are supposed to be nuts. Exactly. And where the fuck are you gonna find a parking lot or a garage for it? And if something happens, right? Let's say it gets totaled or stolen, then you fucking wasted tens of thousands of dollars. For what? Hey, don't you think we should just die? I'm guessing the Death Devil did appear, but did it appear in human form? Die? Sure, let's die. Okay, so yeah, mass suicide. Okay. So the Death Devil appeared. In what form? I don't know. But people are dying right now. A car! Oh my god. And they killed themselves. Okay. Next page, bitch. Next page. Okay. Ah, fuck. Ah. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. It is the apartment complex that we saw earlier. Yeah, she is witnessing mass suicide. I guess the oldest sister appeared right now. Oh my god. Ruler sword. The ruler sword looks ridiculous, but okay. Who the fuck is that? Wait, whose hand? Ah, I guess all the corpses are moving right now. What the fuck are they doing? Ah, crap. I misjudged. This is not a fight I can win. Yeah, run, bitch. Run. I think the Death Devil did not appear in human form. It's cute that they still use female pronouns, you know, all the Horsemen of the Apocalypse being female. It's kind of cute. It's consistent, you know. They all have the same taste in which humans to hybridize with. Now, the other 3 horsemen are hybrids. That's my theory. They're hybrids. But the 4th one is appearing as a devil, as a pure devil. And I think it's extra fucked up as a devil because it's also a primal fear devil and not just a horseman devil. It's a primal fear devil too. Oh my god. I want to see what it's gonna look like because I love the monster designs in Chainsaw Man. Okay, okay. Hell yeah. Oh, look at this. Look! I love it. I love it. I love it. Have you noticed that Fujimoto likes arms, using arms and hands for his devil designs? I have noticed lots of arms, lots of hands, things being made up of arms and hands. Like even the snake devil that... What's her fucking name again in part 1? She was with Katana Man. Even the snake devil was made out of arms and hands. There is no feet devil, right? Akane, yeah, okay. Akane Hawatari. Hawatari was the name. Kaketsugami, hey, hi. Sawatari was the name. Not Hawatari, Sawatari, yes. Sawatari was the name that I was looking for. I knew it was something with S, but I didn't know. I love it. Finally, we have a pure devil that looks so fucked up again. Like, the bat devil is gonna have features of a bat. Okay. The darkness devil looks like lots of arms and hands and corpses. Love that. The primal fear. So a concrete fear, like of bats or leeches or whatever, is gonna look more like that thing and have lots of features of that thing. But non-material, just concept fears, they're gonna look more fucked up. Like the Hell Devil was a finger growing out of panels and taking it back. And then it appeared as like in some weird type of horse form. But lots of arms and hands. Fujimoto loves using those for his devil designs. So that looks awesome. I love it. Like even the foot of this Death Devil is what I'm assuming is a hand. I love that there's something like an umbilical cord coming out of its stomach. I love that it shows boobs. Like umbilical cord, birth. Boobs, nurture. Like, we have birth and nurture here going on. The hands, is that a wing? Is that a fucking wing? That is insane. I love it. I love it. I love it. It has wings too. Beautiful. I love that design. It's fucked up. I love it. I love it. I think this is Suicide Devil. If you reread chapter 101, I think it kind of foreshadows what's happening. Am I gonna reread? I'm not. Probably not. I trust you, but I think horsemen are not hybrids. I do. Because they don't have trigger like Denji. Because Denji is a weapon devil, not a horseman devil hybrid. Like, of course, the chainsaw, like weapon hybrids, of course, they're gonna have triggers. They're gonna transform themselves, their own bodies, to resemble that weapon. But the horsemen hybrids, they don't need to transform. They transform other people. They influence and transform other people. The famine devil could transform Yuko. The war devil can transform the teacher into a spinal cord sword. So the horsemen don't need to have a trigger because they themselves don't need to transform. They transform other people. Like, different types of devils are gonna form different types of hybrids. The hybrids are gonna physically be different based on their nature. It still makes sense to me. I'm fully subscribed to the Horse Girls are hybrids theory now. It's very good. Thank you. So I managed to convince you. Great. I think Makima and Fami are pure devil. I don't. They look like human because they're friendly to human. No, they're not. They're obviously not. They're not friendly towards humans. Have you seen what they have done to humans? They're not friendly towards humans. They don't look human. And if you see, they look like Asa. They just have the concentric circles, irises. And that is it. I hope sometime we see Nayuta, Yoru, and Fami's true form. Like, outside of their human bodies, I would be curious about them too. Is this mean this primal fear killed in hell? Yeah, probably. Probably, who knows? Who knows when that happened? Who knows what time is? Who knows by who they got killed? Doesn't matter. Anyway, interesting 2 chapters. Very interesting. This manga, I swear to God, we have no break. There's no slowing down. Shit's always happening. Shit's always hitting the fan. There's just action after action after action. And it's always, like, you're getting used to one fucked up thing, and then another fucked up thing happens. Like, you cannot keep up mentally with what the fuck is gonna happen next. I love it. I could not survive in the universe of Chainsaw Man. I would be one of the corpses here being like, should we just fucking die? Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking die. But yeah, anyway, interesting chapters. And it only took me 1 hour and 42 minutes to read. Can you check out Dungeon Mishi? What the fuck is that? I starve for your reaction. What the fuck is Dungeon Mishi? The second part of the prophecy actually talks about Mars reigning by good fortune. Yeah, see? It didn't even say anything. Mars is war. So war reigning. Well, I guess. Do you want to react to the new Attack on Titan episode? Yes, but only for members and patrons. Okay? Sorry. I'm gonna do that maybe instead of the birthday stream that I mentioned in the beginning of this stream. I'm gonna react to Attack on Titan on Friday. Should I do it for Patreon and YouTube member users only, or should I do it for all viewers? I'm gonna think about that. Maybe if it's like a birthday stream, I'm gonna do it for everyone. Like, no paywall, nothing. We could do that. An Attack on Titan stream as a birthday stream, because I usually don't react to anime. I don't. So having that on Friday as a birthday stream, because it's a special occasion, and doing it for all viewers and not just patrons and members, I think I could do that. Yep. You know, I did say after this stream I'd be reacting to the last 3 episodes of Chainsaw Man. But I'm gonna have to put that up, like move it to Saturday, because I can't. My voice is leaving me. It's been such a long time since I've talked that much. So I think I'm gonna do that on Saturday. And it's gonna be like 6 days of streaming. Oh my god. But I'm gonna pull through. What? No. Patience Devil Strikes Again. Now to stream today itself, please. You don't even have to talk. No. That's not me. I don't want to just switch on Attack on Titan, and that's it. I want to rewatch the last season before I do that. And I think I'm going to binge that on Saturday. And then watch the new episode of Attack on Titan. Yeah, you cry, but this needs planning. I need to have it figure out how to do it, when to do it. It needs preparation. Saturday. I'm going to do that. No, Friday. Sorry, Friday. And Chainsaw Man, the last 3 episodes, I'm gonna do on Saturday, okay? I'm sorry, I can't do it today anymore. It's too much. So yeah, anyway, this is it for today. Watch it alone to teach him a lesson. I'm not such a sadist, but okay. This is it for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the birthday congratulations. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope my tangents were not too much. I know they're too much, but not too much. And have a nice day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yep. The fuck is up with you? Bye.